The internet is full of ugly stories of death, rape, cheating spouses, and gore crimes. We should all have a break from the horrific news. We hope this heartwarming story of a police officer rescuing a bear cub gives you just that. Trooper Thomas Owens is an officer with the Carroll Police Department in New Hampshire. While on duty, Thomas received a call reporting that there was a black bear family trying to cross a road. According to the NH State Police report, instead of crossing the road quickly as bears usually do, the mother, which was accompanied by 4 cubs, kept going back and forth, blocking the traffic and causing a scare in the middle of the road. When Trooper Owens stopped on the side of the road to give his help to the bear family, he was surprised to see the mother pacing in the road like a concerned human, the dodo reported, and it wasn't long before he understood the reason behind the odd behavior. As it turns out, the town of Carroll Police Department was actually familiar with this particular bear family. This is the mother that had 5 cubs out in Bretton Woods. The department explained in a Facebook post he shared later that day. He further added that the day before, they even had to pick up one of her babies. The cub, a runt, had been sick, weak, and unable to keep up with its mom and siblings. In a comment, the town of Carroll Police Department explained that a bear having 5 cubs was quite rare since most bears, like humans, typically have only 2 or 3 cubs at a time. It is very, very rare. This is only the 2nd time we are aware of it in NH, the department wrote. As the mother tried to cross the road with the 4 remaining cubs, one of the babies seemed to be unwilling to move, which was the main reason why the mother kept going back and forth, according to the Reshareworthy reports. The mom was pacing on the road as it was trying to get the cub to come along and cross with the remaining. The bear obviously wanted all 4 of the cubs to remain with it, but one couldn't keep up with her and its siblings because it was sick and too weak to make a step further. It just laid there on the road, still. Trooper Thomas Owens knew he had to help immediately. After doing some bear traffic control, we had to take 1 bear cub in for fish and game to be rehabilitated as it was too weak to keep up with its mom and siblings, the department explained. This leaves her with 3 other very healthy cubs that she can now focus on and take care of. The other 2 will be rehabilitated and returned to the wild when they are stronger. Trooper Owens observed what was happening with the bear family cautiously, and after some time, a lot of pacing, the mama eventually made the heartbreaking decision to leave the sick cub there and continue its way with the healthy 3. Only then was the officer able to grab the weak cub and take it to a veterinary where it would receive the needed medical attention, the department further explained. The department described the process of rescuing the cub in a hilarious way, saying, "In short, it is a very delicate process that involves distracting mom, running fast with a screaming bear cub, and hoping you make it back into the cruiser in time." It goes without saying, as any officials should, they did offer the public a serious warning first. Remember, never pick up or handle wild animals, the department wrote. This was done under the care of Fish and Game. If anyone runs into an issue with wildlife, please contact your local PD or Fish and Game to assist. A great number of concerned citizens questioned why 2 of the 5 babies were even sick to begin with. They were the runts of the group, the department explained. 5 cubs is very rare for a bear to have, and an even bigger problem trying to care for them all. Just way too much for this poor mom bear trying to take care of them all. The cubs were doing great in the wildlife rehab. They were getting stronger and healthier by the day. All they needed was good nutrition and a safe environment to be in. In addition to that, both mom and the other 3 cubs have been seen many more times as well. And they are also doing great, the department happily reported. Jane Langmaid happened to be in a car that had to stop for the bear family as they were trying to cross to the other side. Zooming in from her car, she was able to film the family of bears and Trooper Thomas Owens doing his job. "I had the pleasure of watching the officer and cubs in action," she wrote in the caption of the clip she posted online. Jane explained that the incident occurred in a part of the White Mountain National Forest, a forest that includes almost 800,000 acres of protected wilderness. She further added that the video demonstrates the problem as well as the great love of the bear family and care by the officer, and applauded Trooper Owens for doing a very amazing and great job. In a follow-up comment, the department shared that both cubs had been brought back up to full strength before they were later released into the wilderness to be reunited with their mother and siblings. It is always heartwarming to see police officers step up from their usual job and offer protection to animals. If it hadn't been for the trooper, the cub would be dead, alone on an empty road, abandoned by the family who thought it was too weak to be rescued at all. We hope that the 2 rescued cubs were able to find their mama and join the rest of the cubs. This time, hopefully, none of them will be left on the road.